Welcome to Slow Home Studio. Too many people live in badly designed houses, and we want to change that.
This is day 2 of our 2-day From Fast to Slow segment, and this week we've been looking at the redesign of a 1,300 square foot bungalow in St. Charles, Missouri for Sandra, who sent in her plans and some images.
Yeah, it was very interesting. The images tell a lot about the problems in this project, and as you can see, there is just a door that opens directly into the principal space. We have limited natural light and a very long and narrow room in which to furnish. Of course, this is looking towards the back. I think the hardwood is nice. We've got a kitchen and a dining area, but it does feel kind of disconnected from the rest of the space. So this was the floor plan.
And what I'm going to suggest, first of all, if there's the money, is to put hardwood throughout the main living space. I think that's going to do a lot to try and connect the kitchen into the living and dining. The rest, we tried to do very, very modestly with in the first instance, no changes to the structure of the house, because as a rental and as a way of trying to save some money, this is a move into a smaller house, not to do that. So the first thing we needed to do, however, was to create some kind of an entry. So we put a bookcase, even a temporary wall there. It creates an entry, separates that space while still allowing light to come into the living space. The next thing we need to do is add what we're going to suggest is a sectional over on this side that faces into the living space, and then on the other side of the doorway add a piece of millwork. It could be a bookcase, something built in, maybe a hutch on which we can mount the television so that we have a place to watch TV. We can then finish it off with a table and an island here with a couple of chairs. There we have the final drawing of the first idea for this project.
Yeah, and an alternate idea, which involves a little bit of structural change, is actually to relocate the door into these 2 bedrooms further up a little bit closer to the kitchen, because what that does is that gives us one big long wall on which we could mount a flat screen TV to provide a center and a focus for the room, and then that allows us to get a bigger sectional sofa, possibly a chair here, and then we can circulate behind. In this case, then the dining room has to be rethought, and what we thought we would do is we would just place a eat-in table in the kitchen that would act maybe its island height that you could sit at as well as do work in the kitchen.
So Sandra, there you have a couple of ideas for what you can be doing with your 1,300 square foot house. I hope that it's helped.